Good evening, Spartan family and friends. I am Summit High School's principal, Sarah Lamb. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration of Summit High School, we'd like to welcome you to the class of 2023 commencement ceremony. Please pause with me for a moment of silence as we remember the victims and the families of the Covenant school shooting. Thank you. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the families, the community, law enforcement, and healthcare professionals dealing with such a horrific tragedy. The class of 2023 has so much to be thankful for and celebrate tonight. The class of 2023 have survived a global pandemic during their high school years. The last quarter of their freshman year, we left for spring break and didn't return that school year. We learned several life lessons during our COVID time. The students, the staff, and families learned how to use Zoom and Schoology. During Zoom lessons, we saw each other's dogs, cats, siblings, and everyone's ceilings in their rooms. Their sophomore year, we were back in the building, but we learned to sit 6 feet away from each other. We learned how we became quarantined from time to time and how to show each other a lot of grace and support during a difficult time. The class of 2023 overcame many challenges, but they persevered to get to this night and achieved so many accomplishments in the classroom, on the stage, and on the athletic fields. The class of 2023 have created lasting friendships. They have learned how to work hard despite challenging times, and we've celebrated with each other's academic success, the fine arts, and the athletics. Summit is so proud of the young adults they have become, and we're here to celebrate the class of 2023. You are loved by your staff, the peers, and your families, so enjoy tonight. Parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, and other family members, we thank you for your support of our students. We're honored to have you here as our guest to celebrate the accomplishment and successes of this class. If you will please stand and remain standing as the class of 2023 process into the stadium, and also remain standing for the national anthem and Pledge of Allegiance.
Please remain standing for the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red flares, red arms bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated now.
Good evening. On behalf of Summit High School's administration, Principal Mrs. Sarah Lamb, Assistant Principals Dr. Jewel Mason, Mr. Todd Stinson, Mr. Danny Bourne, and myself, Dr. Kurt Jones, as well as our staff and faculty, we would like to honor our distinguished guests who are here to celebrate the class of 2023. Summit High School is honored tonight to have the Assistant Superintendent of Budget and Finance, Mrs. Rachel Farmer, and Williamson County School Board members, Mr. Dan Cash and Mr. Elliot Mitchell. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Todd Stinson for the recognition of military service.
Yeah. At this time, we would like to honor all of those who are currently serving in the military, those who have served or will be serving in our military. Class of 2023 graduates, if you are joining the military after graduation, please stand and remain standing. Any guest with us tonight who is currently serving in the military, please stand and remain standing. Any guest and staff who have served in the military, please stand and remain standing. Thank you so much for your service to our country. You can be seated. I would like to introduce Assistant Principal Dr. Jewel Mason to introduce our keynote speaker.
Each year, the senior class chooses a speaker from among the faculty to share a few words at graduation. The class of 2023 has chosen as their speaker, Mr. Drake Jackson. Mr. Jackson has been at Summit for 3 years and has taught many of these students in geometry and Algebra 2. He also teaches ACT Review and directs our ACT prep efforts, along with many other things. Before coming to Summit, Mr. Jackson spent 2 years at Spring Station Middle School, where he taught over 80 of these students in 8th grade math. Please help me welcome Mr. Drake Jackson.
Thanks, y'all. It is the most profound honor to be asked to speak for this class in particular, having known them for so long. But first, I'm going to ask for just a second. I need everyone in the graduating class to stand up for just a second. Stand up. Y'all got the worst case of senioritis I've ever seen in my whole life. So I need you to give a round of applause for your teachers right over there. Do it right now. And I've known some of you since 8th grade, and some of you had senioritis when you were in the 8th grade. So I now need you to give a round of applause for your families and everyone here to support you. Do that too. You can be seated. Thank you. When Miss Lamb told me that the class had elected me to speak, she told me 3 to 5 minutes. Clearly, Miss Lamb has never had me in class. So the first thing I did was ignore the 3 part. And then I thought to myself, what am I going to say in 5 minutes? But then I thought about everything I've seen y'all accomplish in 5 minutes or less. Like, for example, taking an entire math test. Sometimes in remote learning, you'd even mysteriously pass it. I've seen you get into trouble. I've seen you get each other in trouble, and there was that one time at Spring Station where you got me in trouble. And then I thought to myself, I don't need to be thinking about this class in terms of 5 minutes. I need to be thinking about them in terms of 5 years, because that's how long I've known them, and that's how long they've been a part of my life. And so I came up with 5 things that I want to share with you that come from my knowledge of you, 5 things I know about you, and 5 encouragements that go with that. The first one is this. This class has always been the kind of class that forges its own path. They do not do it the traditional way. Anyone who knows them would agree with me. Let me tell you that when I came to Summit, there was a narrative surrounding this class that they sort of lived in the shadow of the class that was ahead of them. But what I noticed when I got here was that if they were, no one told them. They sort of did their own thing. You know, they didn't take it as a challenge. They also didn't get despondent about it. They have always forged their own journey. And so here's my encouragement to you. Don't ever stop. Don't ever feel the need to conform to someone else's definition of success, someone else's definition of what it means to be a productive member of society. You have always forged your own path. Keep doing it. We're addicted to sameness as a culture. You don't have to be the same. The second thing is this. This class makes mistakes. I've taught them in math. They make mistakes. But here's the cool part. If you've ever had me in ACT review, then this is what you know. The ACT is not like a high school test. They don't expect you to get all of them right. Right? This is the one situation where we're glad that life is more like the ACT. Yes? Because in life, no one's going to expect you to make every single decision perfectly. So take a risk now and then. Be willing to make a mistake. But that's not the important part. The important part is that when you do make mistakes, what makes the difference between a good person and a bad person is not that good people don't make mistakes and bad people do. It's that good people are people who, when they make mistakes, they own it, they apologize for it, and most importantly, they commit to do better. The third thing, and this is some classic graduation stuff right here. This class has a lot of greatness in it. We got some state champions here. We got some state finalists in a variety of things. We've got some master conversationalists and debaters. We've got some artists and singers. We've got some musicians, some writers, some mathematicians. And here's my encouragement to you. If you're great at something and you love it, don't stop. And if you're not great at something yet, find something that you love and get great at it. It makes all the difference in the world. People don't understand that sometimes effort and passion, not talent, are what makes you great at something. Now, you do need a little bit of talent. For example, I could never be an NBA player. But, well, I can't even reach things on high shelves. But here's the thing, even with the greatness, what I know even more about this class is I know about your goodness. And this is where I feel I have a special connection with this class, because what I've seen this class do, I've seen members of this class save people's lives. I've seen them save their own lives. I've seen them save the lives of their siblings and their friends and each other. I've seen them welcome people in and make them feel special. I've seen them welcome some random teacher who moved here in his late 20s and didn't have anybody at Spring Station and here, and make him feel like he'd been a part of this community forever. That's the class of 23 that I know. And here's the thing, the world doesn't need you to be great, but the world desperately, desperately craves and thirsts for goodness. It needs you to be good. It needs you to be that version of yourselves. You have big hearts. Show people your big hearts. Make people feel how you've made me feel these last 5 years. And the last thing I want to say to you is that what I know about you is that you are loved, and not just a little bit. It doesn't matter how tall a skyscraper gets. It's useless without its foundation, no? So here's my exhortation to you. Always keep building a foundation. Keep surrounding yourself with good people, people who build you up, people who make you better. And also don't forget about us, because we're definitely a part of that foundation. My hope is that by the time you leave us officially, which is like, tonight, that what I've seen from you over the last 5 years produce an amazing next 5 decades. I want to see 50 years of y'all impacting the world as much as you've impacted Summit and as much as you've impacted me. It has been the greatest single joy and privilege and honor of my professional life, between you and the class behind you, the current juniors, to teach you, to get to know you, and to call you my friends. Go be great. We'll be cheering you on. I love you so much, and thank you. I would now like to introduce Summit High School Student Body President, Samantha Richardson.
The class of 2023 would like to introduce Gabriel Beasley, Summit High School's 2023 co-valedictorian.
Hi. How are you supposed to follow up Mr. Jackson? Ladies and gentlemen, faculty and staff, and my fellow students of the Summit High School class of 2023, I stand before you today humbled, feeling unworthy of the honor to address such an exceptional group of individuals. Each of you deserve to be standing here. Using a few criteria to measure success fails to recognize the wide array of talents and accomplishments that I have seen in you all. Every person I met on this journey has incredible qualities. No one is good at everything, but everyone is great at something. When I look into this crowd, I see remarkable potential. I see scholars of math and science exploring the mysteries of the universe and paving the way for innovation. I see gifted writers and creators of music and visual art whose work touches and inspires hearts. I see athletes, actors, and social butterflies that brighten every room they enter. I see relentless hard workers who pour their blood, sweat, and tears into their endeavors, setting a standard of dedication that astounds us all. As we stand here today, at the threshold of the unknown, ready to embark on our individual paths, let us not forget the people who have supported us along the way. Our parents, teachers, and loved ones have believed in us and have fueled our journey, and for that, we are forever grateful. Because of their support, we will strive to make our community proud. As we go forth into the world, my greatest hope is that every one of us will achieve great things using our unique gifts. Success will look different for everyone, but I have no doubt you will all find it in your own way. Our collective efforts and individual strengths has brought us to this moment, and they will continue to propel us into the future. So let us embrace our passions, chase our dreams, and inspire those around us. As we make our mark onto the world, let us remember that success is not limited to a chosen few. It is a tapestry woven by all of us, each contributing our unique threads. Congratulations, my extraordinary classmates. Our future is bright, and together, as a generation, we can tackle the problems that face us and create a better world for those who follow. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce Mia Ruiz.
At this time, the class of 2023 would like to introduce Morgan Skelling, Summit High School's class of 2023 co-valedictorian.
Hi. So I've been thinking recently about the concept of memory. Remembering things suddenly became so weird to me because I remember events from years and years ago, but there are things that I might not remember that happened like last week. When I was younger, I read a book series called Percy Jackson, where the main character lost his memory, and some of the other characters got their memories altered. That was like life-changing for me because I would sit in my room at night thinking that I'm here, and I'm going to remember this because like I'm thinking about it. So like no one could alter my memory, but like if they did, they would have just like put that in there. So to make it more believable. So that's scary, but it's also unlikely. What like magical force would mastermind its way into your mind to change your memories? What I find more terrifying now is just forgetting. There's something called the forgetting curve that someone told me about recently. It tells us that we forget more about things directly after we learn them than in the months and years that follow. This occurs with our memories often. For example, according to this hypothesis, I will forget many of the details about tonight in the next week or two, and then remember those things that I remember after that for a lot longer, maybe even the rest of my life. Summit High School was 4 years of most of our lives. While we were here, we made a lot of memories. But lately, I've been asking myself more, what will I remember? Will I remember the football games we won or the ones we lost? Will I remember the plays that I saw or the band competitions? It came to my mind that everything here is designed to be temporary, but we will move on and keep our memories, those that we do manage to keep with us. We will try our best to not forget this night and the others with all the people here that made them livable. And we will make new memories with new friends, with the friends that we made here and with the friends that we'll make in the future and a long time ago. However, Summit High School will stay in our memories for as long as our memories endure. Our time here, however long or short, however happy or sad, will stay in our memories, as will you all in mine. Good luck, class of 2023, and I hope you all remember this more than I do. I would like to introduce Assistant Principal Mr. Danny Bourne to recognize Summit High School salutatorians.
It is my honor to recognize our salutatorians for the class of 2023. If you will stand and remain standing as we recognize you for your academic success. Jacqueline Dinwiddie. Aaron Layall. Logan Mikulak. Nolan Stein. Congratulations. At this time, we would like to introduce Joyce Hollins, one of the Summit High School counselors, to celebrate our students earning summa cum laude.
Williamson County Schools uses the Latin system to honor academic achievement. Summa cum laude is the highest Latin designation, which is achieved by earning a GPA of 4.25 or higher. We are proud to honor the following students for earning the Summa cum laude designation. Students, please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Friends and family, please hold your applause until all names are called. Ella Ackman, James Aiken, Brandon Aldridge, Constanza Arouse, Autumn Armley, Taylor Arrington, Peyton Bates, Gabriel Beasley, Maeve Binkley, Reagan Bashan, Aiden Bird, Matthew Canella, Noah Cash, Jose Coronado Jr., Elijah Davis, Jacqueline Dinwiddie, Lila Dossett, Jacob Duda, Dylan Duke, Sarah Dyke, Josephine Eckel, Alyssa Elliman, Ethan Fritz, Kaylee Geralds, Eli Givens, Jacob Hampton, Rosemary Hartnett, Samantha Holzenbeck, Sydney Hopper, Kira Hudson, Aaron Hunt, Gavin Hutchison, Connor Kaufman, Memphis Kimbrough, Jacob Lampert, Aaron Leal, Tristan Lopez, Madeline Lewis, Caitlin Lyons, Maximilian Massey, Avery McCarter, Ella McGee, Elizabeth Melton, Nick Meyer, Logan Mikulak, Peyton Mitchell, April Mullis, Annabelle Nally, Nicholas Nash, Emma Neeson, Josephina Northcutt, Sergio Ortiz, Riley Parent, Emma Parker, Vienna Quach, Jaden Ramsey, Blossom Rubens, Bowden Richardson, Camden Richardson, Samantha Richardson, Perry Rogers, Gavin Rogers, Selah Rucker, Mia Ruiz, Morgan Skelling, Madeline Schuchart, Jackson Spinell, Kayla Stampley, Ainsley Starkey, Olivia Stotts, Nolan Stein, Allison Tardif, Liliana Chablakian, Sarah Trombo, Jacob Wagner, Madison Walker, Isaiah Ward, Ada Whitefield, Catherine Williams, Samantha Wilson. Please join me in applauding these students for this prestigious honor.
You may be seated. Summit High School's class of 2023 was given the opportunity to choose 2 faculty members to read their names as they cross the stage tonight. Please help me in honoring Mrs. Jenny Parkhurst and Mrs. Allie Schwederman as they present the diplomas to Summit High School's class of 2023.
Please remember, we have 368 graduates' names to call, so please be respectful if you would and hold your applause till the end so each family can hear their student's name being called. Gabriel Andrew Beasley, Morgan Jane Skelling. Jacqueline Danielle Dinwiddie. Aaron Rudy Leal. Logan Tobias Mikulak. Nolan Jeffrey Stein. Ella Prim Ackman.
Nathan Elijah Addy. Liba Adnan. Luke Russell Agee. Alan Rodrigo Aguilar. James Beckett Aiken. Brandon Patrick Aldridge. Seth Joseph Andrews. McKenna Riley Angeny. Mitchell Robert Angeny. Aiden James Antuzzi.
Constanza Arouse. Caden Daniel Araya DeRozier. Jesse Argenbright III. Autumn Luana Armley. Justin Christopher Arietta. Taylor Boone Arrington. Travis William Arrington. Eleanor Grace Ann Asbury. Dominic Philip Avello II. Riley Elizabeth Baycorn. Bishop Thomas Bailey. Reed Hatton Bailey. Jack Redford Barnes. Camilla Rose Barrett. William Henry Barrett.
Michael Scott Bartusiak. Gavin Mitchell Bayshaw. Matthew Christopher Basso. Peyton Reed Bates. Samuel Grant Bean. Samuel Michael Begwin. Riley Margaret Bennett.
Maeve Wren Binkley. Joshua Ray Bonson. Colin Robert Branham. Reagan Ray Brashawn. Alexander Jaggers Brierly. Gavin Stewart Brown. Logan Michael Brown. Maxwell Thomas Brown.
Braden Lee Burbank. Maxwell Riley Burridge. Carter Swift Burrell.
Aiden Robert Bird. Matthew James Canella. Noah Colin Cash.
Emma Sky Chalette. Abigail K. Cherry. Timothy Russell Cherkov. Allison Wales Christian. Jacob Alexander Clark. Jacob Lewis Clark. Kaylee Nala Clem. Hannah Marie Clifton.
Jackson Elijah Coleman. Ashton Montez Collier. Cameron Elizabeth Collins. Jackson Moore Collins. Raylyn Marie Collins. Bryce Owen Conklin. Helena Bryce Cookson. Cassandra Anna Copenhaver. Jose Antonio Coronado, Jr. Nicholas Cook Cortez. Evan Nicholas Cox.
Jackson Rockefeller Crawford. Caden Harris Cross.
Carson Kate Crowder. Liliana Maria Culbertson. Aaron Joshua Daniel. Elijah Hunter Davis. Gavin Anthony DePaulo. Emma Jane Dolberry.
Emma Marie Dorsey. Lila Marie Dossett. Christopher Landon Doucette.
Lillian Faith Drescher. Lillian Catherine Driscoll.
Abigail Ellen Droke. Jacob Christopher Duda. Christopher James Dugan. Dylan Miles Duke. Grant Parker Duke. Sarah Ann Dyke. Anne Marie Easley. Lauren James Eaton. David Leon Edge IV.
Josephine Ann Eckel. Madison Ray Elder. Sarah Omar El Hassan. Alyssa Ann Elliman. Cameron Ray Everett. Harrison Edward Farmer. Reed Malone Flint. Alexis Starr Forrest. Ethan Barrett Fritz.
Jake Alexander Fusco. Roberto William Gallardo III. Karis Angeline Garcia.
Cameron Noel Gardenhire. Madison Erin Elizabeth Gebhart. Lindsay Quince George. Kaylee Lynn Geralds. Hannah Kate Gilreth.
Eli Bryant Givens. Kai Natalia Goff. Jonathan Bryce Gordon. Elijah John Gorman.
Seth Cole Greenwood. Anna Grace Essen Griffin. Melanie Sophia Guerrero Lopez. Robert Richard Gilmet Jr.
Caitlin Ann Gubman. Michelle Paige Gunnell. David Anthony Gutierrez.
Nathaniel George Hall. Jacob Daniel Hampton. Rachel Victoria Shu Hanna. Trinity Ali Harrison. Brenna Mary Hartkoff. Rosemary Julia Hartnett.
Anna Kate Harvey. Austin Starley Harvey, Brady Shotwell Hendricks, Zoe Alina Hewitt, Jaden Thomas Hickman, Pearl Louise Hines, Samantha Marie Hines, Ava Lily Holder, Kylene Lauren Holguin,
Callan Thomas Holland, Samantha Rose Holsenbeck, Rakai Artel Hooks, Sydney Autumn Hopper, Leah Ellen Housel,
Madeline Abigail Houston,
Kira Grace Hudson, Aaron Wesley Hunt, Andrew Michael Hearn, Gavin True Hutchison,
Finley Haas Jameson, Avery Lane Johnson, Benjamin Keith Johnson, Caden Ashton Jones, Kyla Sinkay Jones, Lincoln Michael Jones, Andrew Philip Jordan, Luke Robert Justice, Mike Ntumba Ngoyi Justin, Connor James Kaufman, William Cleveland Kelly, Della Jane Cameron Kendall, Megan Riley Kimbrough, Memphis McKibben Kimbrough, Harrison Clayton King, Jordan Tate King, Jace Lee Kirby,
Nicole Elizabeth Kirchner, Lucy Ann Knudsen, Nicholas Alexander Kolomietz, Courtney Elizabeth Kapitsky, Micah Michelle Lacoste, Connor James Leahy,
Andrew Thomas
Lamb, Abigail Nicole Lambert, Jacob Michael Lampert, Lizbeth Abby Laura, Lizette Annie Laura, Peyton Taylor Lee, Alex Leone,
Jeffrey Todd Lewis II, Olivia Bell Lewis, Lucinda Louise Liberto, Matthew David Light, Emily Faith Lindsay,
Grace Marie Lipsky, Isabella Imani Lomas, Isabel Marie Long, Dominic James Lopez, Tristan Mateo Lopez, Madeline Rose Lewis, Caitlin Ann Lyons, Evan Coleman Manuel, Elizabeth Leanne Marlin, Maximilian Fahm Massey,
Carly Ray Mathis. Joseph Edward Matthews. Olivia Joy Mays.
Avery Nicole McCarter. Ava Catherine McClendon. Alexis Diane McCord. Lyndia Mary McCoy. Amir Gregorio McDaniel. Jonah David McDaniel. Michael Evan McDaniel. Ella Grace McGee.
Keegan Perea McGinnis. Lily Kate McGuire. Michael Quan McKay. Michael Holden McMahon.
Alyssa Janelle McVicker. Elizabeth Grace Melton. Grace Ann Maralise. Madison Elon Merriweather. Nick Allen Meyer. Kaylee Ann Michael. Bailey Christine Mikesell. Nathan Joseph Minutelli. Levi Archer Morales. Peyton Victoria Mitchell. Zoe Cecilia Molina. McKaylee Keegan Molletier. April Ann Molis. Cole Shelton Monroe.
Haley Elizabeth Montgomery. Haley Morgan Moody. Aiden Randall Moore. Eli Benjamin Morris. Austin Dax Murphy. Nicole Namphan Murray. Lillian Grace Lynn Nader.
Annabelle Faith Nally. Nicholas Xavier Nash. Logan Michael Negrin. Emma Rose Neeson.
Brooke Elizabeth Nelson. Kelsey Faith Nichols. Brady Michael Nordoff. Josephina Marie Northcutt. Jordan Carson O'Neill. Luca Ornelas. Sergio Ortiz. Gavin Dale Owens. Austin Bailey Paget. Dane Jonathan Paez. Samantha Anissa Palacios. Mia Catherine Parchman. Riley Marie Parent. Alexandria Nicole Pargman. Emma Carolyn Parker. Josie Lee Parks. Benjamin Isaac Passarella.
Joshua Dean Pavlok. Chloe Rose Peach. Madison Paige Pedrick.
Ariana Jordan Pelican.
Kinsey Ann Perkins.
Shannon Astrid Peterson. Caitlin Mackenzie Phillips. Robert Aiden Pierce.
Trent Michael Penix.
Tyler Neil Pittman. Tyler Eugene Pitts. Zachary Ryan Plickta. Yelisaveta Plizniak. Michael Alexander Pollard. David Logan Poteet. Elizabeth Grace Poteet. Berkeley Ann Preston.
Vienna Quach. Marilyn Diane Quiroz.
Mazine Moss Rahman. Brent William Ramaya.
Jaden Paris Ramsey. Floyd Arthur Reese III. Ryan Jessica Reeves. Blossom Rubens. Donovan Perry Rames. Bowden Garrett Richardson. Camden Riley Richardson. Marin Rebecca Richardson. Samantha Elizabeth Richardson. Kylie Danae Richie Smith. Jeremy Aiden Riggs. Almira Nicole Singahid Razani. Perry Jane Rogers.
Cecilia Ashley Rodriguez. Tanner Aiden Rodriguez. Gavin Tate Rogers.
I'm on Facebook now.
John Martin Rogers. Catherine Grace Rogers. William Hunter Rogers. Luke Michael Ross. Britton David Rowe.
Sayla Grace Rucker. Mia Rosemarie Ruiz. Maddox Alexandra Ryan. Ashley Maciel Santos Toribio. Calvin Mack Schaefer.
Emma Reese Shake. Austin Hunter Sherman. Lori Ann Shipley. Caden Adele Shown.
Madeline Grace Shugart. Alexander James Sicard. Jackson Stanley Smith. Jana Elizabeth Smith. Anaya Nelijah Smith Marshall.
Jacob David Snyder.
Arlen Claritza Soriano Garcia. Madeline Scott Sutherland. Jocelyn Leanne Sparks.
Michael Frank Sparuta.
Jackson Richard Spinell. Kayla Lorene Stampley. Eliza Caroline Stanley. Ainsley Lynn Starkey. Olivia Jane Stotts.
Blake Ashton Stevens. Elena Marie Stevens. Presley Caitlin Stevens. Aiden James Stevenson. Ashlyn Kate Story. Amanda Ryan Stewart. Maya Ann Sullivan. Taylor Dawn Sullivan.
Christopher Luke Sutherland. Emily Margaret Sutton. Addison Renee Sweeney. Allison Joe Tardif. Liliana O'Hara Chiblakian. Benjamin Isaiah Thomas.
Elijah Callan Thomas. Skylar Franklin Thomas. Kira Beatrice Thorpe. Cassandra Lee Tomlin. Kirsten Amanda Traister. Sarah Lillian Trombo. Maya Michelle Trone.
Cadence Nicole Turner. Jacob Aaron Turner. Giovanni Santiago Ubera. Ethan William Van Fleet.
Carly Elaine Vance. Emily Madison Vaughn. Audra Grace Vinson. Jeremiah Tara Walker. Madison Camayo Walker. Isaiah Eli Ward. Justin Matthew Weatherly.
Megan Isabella Weaver.
Aiden Cole Weideman. Nathan Logan Whaley. Eliza Reagan White. Nathan Tyler White. Owen Presley White.
Ada Jane Whitefield. Seth Thomas Witten. Lillianne Grace Widegren. Catherine Hope Williams. Kason Bridges Wills. Samantha Jude Wilson. Callie Jane Winters. Reagan Marie Wallenhop. Hayden Elise Wright.
Helen Grace Wright. Colton Anthony Worth. Trevor Morgan Young. Alina Julie Zarankan. Yi Zong. Elisa Marie Zuniga.
The class of 2023 have been offered $11,963,792 in scholarship as of today. Let's applaud. This is an amazing feat for these young people, and we look forward to what they accomplish in the future.
Please stand for the singing of the Alma Mater by Summit High School's choir. The words can be found on the back of your program. Please remain standing. By the authority vested in me by the Governor of the great state of Tennessee, the Honorable Bill Lee, Tennessee's Commissioner of Education, Lizette Gonzalez Reynolds, Williamson County Board Chair, Angela Durham, and the Superintendent of Williamson County Schools, Jason Golden. I confer the appropriate diplomas for the class of 2023. Graduates, please move your tassel to the left. Congratulations! Thank you, everyone, and have a great evening.
Mama said